Yeah, last night sucked, dude. I got on and there was like just shit instantly. Like, I guess there was a situation after I got off yesterday where Raven did an undercover operation and basically it just went south. Like, the ballas, I guess, found him and like someone else he was talking to, as well as Murphy Braun at a golf course, and they fucking took him hostage. Like, they took Raven hostage and they shot down Murphy and this dude he was with. And then they took him to like a boat, where he, ended up like being held at gunpoint by Jacob DeStorm, who then got shot down by police and killed. And then afterwards, I guess, they had a meeting about it, and like some of the deputies didn't like the answers Raven was giving. So, ended up being this very long, convoluted thing where the officers were like, we gotta keep an eye on Raven. And Raven was like,
132, I'm gonna be arrested at latest robbery over by Golden.
none of you are, privy to details on ongoing investigations, which obviously like didn't help it. So I had to pretty much pull every single person aside that was in on this thing and be like, okay, yeah, a UC operation went bad, but that doesn't mean that you break the chain of command and start plotting against your higher up sergeant. Like, you're to trust him and all that. Like, it was pretty much what I said to everybody, except the caveat was that Ziggy was, I guess, one of the proprietors of this whole thing about talking about Raven and his operation. Like, he went to Snow, and obviously then eventually I found out. So we ended up having to reprimand both Ziggy because, he just shouldn't be going behind a sergeant's back talking to other officers about him. And we had to reprimand Raven because obviously we felt that he could have just taken more precautions for the operation to not get fucked as bad as it did. Although I will say I don't think it was his fault. It's just because at the end of the day it's RP, and like, if things were perfect, like, it wouldn't be very fun to watch. So it created good RP nonetheless, but yeah, we had to sort of put our foot in because everyone, like, there was like 8 names in a list of people that all had something to say about this thing and how they didn't like it. So just to please everybody, I had to yell at everybody, which is something I generally have to do, and it sucks. But if we didn't do anything, what would happen is you'd hear, 1, police accountability. How come these guys can do whatever they want and they never get in trouble, but the second poor me, does anything, I get strike points? 2, the OOC portions of it, which is just like, oh, I don't know why he's not telling us this secret information, etc. So we gotta stop that. And 3, if the task force is to be taken seriously, we gotta, make sure that it's held to a standard. And I don't want the, task force to be known as, oh, those guys that mess up undercover operations, And I want people to see that high command has control over the task force to some degree, where, if something goes bad, like, we hold officers accountable. That way they can continue doing their work, and, a bunch of people won't go down and be like, well, the task force can do whatever they want, high command doesn't care, and all this shit. So anyway, that was like what I spent 6 hours almost doing fucking last night when I just wanted to get on patrol with Herona. But obviously it was a big deal because everyone turned it into a big deal.
Bobby Smith.
Is this my radio?
Drive to Shank Street. Do it now.
Drive to Shank Street. Do it. What the fuck is...
What? The helipad. Don't touch your radio. Drive now.
Okay, and what if I don't?
There'll be some fireworks.
There'll be some fireworks. What does that mean? Strange voice in my radio, or in, I don't know where the fuck this noise. Are you in the back seat laying down?
I have an audio and video recorder on you. I'll be waiting for you at Shank Street. Drive.
You have an audio and what the fuck even is an audio and video recorder?
A camera.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I am driving to Shank Street.
The helipad. Don't touch your radio.
Sorry, where the fuck is the Shank Street again? That's the one that's by Center Street, right? Or is that
The
west on
helipad.
Center Street?
By the water.
309 from 619.
Oh,
west.
you're talking about the... Oh, yes. I got a
33, I'll be 42. You guys have safe night.
cadet on my radio. Do you want me to answer that?
0033. Have a good night.
No.
Okay, so you want me to leave him on ignore?
Yes.
Okay.
You too, trooper.
Do you want me to go to
Oh, hell yeah.
take my codes off, or do you want me to keep going the way I'm going right now?
Just drive.
Here it is.
1031 Bravo next to Mission Row.
Drive to the corner.
Which corner?
The corner by the bridge.
There's a bridge here. What the fuck? Oh, you're talking about this long thing. Up here?
Yes. Step out.
Oh, so it wasn't a camera. It was that trunk thing. Okay.
I got some questions for you.
Shot fired next to Mission Row. I'm
Okay. You got a gun to my head. I'm obviously not gonna reach up and shoot you fast enough, so I'm gonna put my gun away. Okay.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Can I take a cigarette out, or are you just gonna fucking pop me right here like a goddamn animal?
Take a cigarette out.
Jesus. Okay.
202, I have a foot pursuit with one in front of Mission
What do
Row.
you believe you stand for?
Well,
You laugh.
no, it's a nervous thing. Because on the count of the gun, I'd say justice, probably. A moral high ground, all that, keeping people safe, keeping the streets clean, stopping those racers. Probably a few things. Why? What's the occasion? I mean, if you want to rob me, go ahead. I got a couple $100 on me because I still got to pay off my fucking car.
If I wanted to end you, I would already.
Yeah, I figured.
Why? Why do you stand up for the people?
Why do I stand up for the people? Because I hate to see families getting hurt and torn apart. I experienced that myself when I was a goddamn fucking teenager. And I know what it's like. And I want to keep people together, brothers and sisters. I want to keep them together, mothers and their kids.
Dispatch, I got a flag, a missing vehicle on my 20 southbound Elgin Ave.
That's why I got into this whole police thing.
I'm going to be pulling it over
believe
right
you're
now.
doing a good
Can I get
job?
some 77?
I believe I try my best.
7 is going to be 76.
Is your best good enough?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I kind of wish I had more help. Got a lot of officers out there that sort of like to play by their own rules, and they're really hard to wrangle in. I could probably try harder, but I'd say if anyone's doing their best, they're probably not trying hard enough, or at least if they say they are. So I'd say I'm
Ready?
working on it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, here we go. 6IT is going to be in a 1080
Hmm.
westbound San Andreas with a silver in color
Interesting.
two-door, occupied one time, with a clear traffic light, speed around 100, continuing westbound San Andreas.
Who do you work for?
Don't worry about it. Get back in your car and drive.
What
Left,
what am I supposed to take away from this?
eastbound South Rockford.
Whatever you want.
Left again, eastbound Vespucci. Continuing eastbound Vespucci past Legion Square Bank. Passing Mission Row. Connected to the Ocean Gate.
Continuing northbound Popular Street.
Holy
Right,
shit.
northbound Elgin Avenue.
Shitting my fucking pants right now.
Left westbound Spanish Avenue. Left again. Southbound Meter Street. Right, westbound Haywick Avenue. Right, northbound Power Street. Dude, it's fucking crazy. You can do it in northbound Power. Left westbound Pinewood Boulevard. Continuing westbound Pinewood. Right, northbound Las Vegas Boulevard. Oh my god, northbound Baytree Canyon Road.
Hey, I was just taken hostage, by the way, in case anyone
Got my
cares.
ears westbound Whipsy Drive.
Bobby.
Boys,
Jesus.
I think
Unfortunate.
7 daytime. This guy's destroying my eardrum.
Yeah.
Alright,
Doing
we're gonna probably need to
Thanks
make a
for the
report out of
status
this
check,
thing.
Toretti.
Do you
You're
know,
telling me the officer who took a report didn't do the paperwork? Wow.
you know the name of the
Right.
officer?
Good
I can
one.
look by them. That'd be easier.
We got minus
They didn't, if
1050.
they made a report, they didn't put it on
Doing westbound Waldo's Drive.
Hey, honey.
I'm gonna ask you one question. You tell me the
She's
answer
getting
right now.
intense westbound Waldo's
Did you
Drive.
push Aaron off of the right?
Right, minus 1050.
As much as I'd love to do that, I haven't.
Doing northbound Didion Drive.
Bobby, you okay?
No.
Westbound Milton Road.
You want to talk about it?
Right,
can you write a
westbound
report for me?
Drive.
Sure. All right. What do you
Right,
need me
northbound
to?
Fucking then Drive.
Just title it Chief of
1050.
Police gets held at gunpoint.
Be right. Mad Wayne's on the.
Boy.
Continuing eastbound Mad Wayne's on the Drive.
Okay, what happened?
Left
Seems
eastbound
like
Fucking then Drive.
I got held at gunpoint.
Okay.
1576. I need immediate.
You got
77.
anything more for me, or you just want me to write that?
I just want you to get something officially stated just so it's on record.
Okay. Do you know who it was?
1050.
Man dressed in all black, wearing a mask and a voice changer.
What'd they do?
Well, it somehow got in the back of my fucking trunk when I went down to the bus station to pick you up. He pretended to be an audio-video recording. Made me drive down to the Shank Street docks. Then got out, held a gun to my head. I was already too late on getting mine to his. Asked me some questions. Which kind of felt like a goddamn job interview. And he let me get in my car and drive off.
Which docks did you say?
Shank Street, the helicopter tours. Guessing whatever fucked up little test he had, I passed because I'm walking here without a giant fucking bullet in my head.
And what kind of questions did he ask?
Does he feel I do a good enough job? Why do I stand, or what do I stand for? Things like that.
So police questions? Like a review of your own job?
I guess. I mean, he might. I'm guessing he knows I'm the chief of police, and that's probably why he targeted me. He knew my name. That's about it. Had a heavy pistol. Couldn't make out who he was. Looks like every other fucking criminal we got on these goddamn streets.
So, did he take anything from you? Did he rob you?
No, just made me be his bitch for about 10 minutes.
Send it. 1 second. I'm just dealing with the chief who got kidnapped. All right. Is there anything else you want to add to that, or do you?
No,
do
I
you
just
have more
I just
details?
needed down on a report in case
All right.
someone from TF wants to tie into something else in the future, or in case I die, at least you have a paper trail that at some point somebody was targeting me for something. That's it. Thanks.
All right. Do you want to go to that cocking end thing, or do you want to deal with all these people waiting for you out there?
The what thing?
Hunter wanted me to meet him at Cocking End Drive.
What does he want to fuck you or something?
No. How'd you know I live there? The copper tell you that?
I mean, he tells me a lot of shit, to be honest with you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Toretti.
Yeah.
Daddy Toretti, are you available to take a report, sir?
In a second, I have to go up to Vinewood for a few minutes. What's up? Yeah, I know. I'm always waiting. What? Yeah, it's fine. I'm always waiting. What's the report about? What do you need to report? Who was it?
I don't know if
You want me to?
I do a good enough job.
She wouldn't be going up there, especially by herself. So,
Come here.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm trying to do a police report. You can leave the dog alone for 5 seconds.
I'm sorry, miss.
You should be sorry. Okay, so anyways, I came back and essentially she was on the bed and she said, "I see you now." Oh no! Oh no! Math.
Hey, Bobby, you want a paperwork?
Yeah, what's up?
Just over here.
Hey, if you plan on kidnapping me, that would make it a hat trick.
No. My daughter's in the ICU.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear
And I
that.
know you're a dad yourself.
Yes, I am.
If you hear anything or find anything out about Erin Cox and why she ended up in the ICU, can you please tell me?
What is her name, sir?
Erin Cox.
Your daughter's Erin Cox. Do I have your number?
1631 at the end.
47619?
Roman Sionis.
Send it.
You still need me?
Let's take this suspect down to Metro PD, alright? You can talk to him.
Okay, Roman.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
If I hear something,
hear
or if I
anything?
find the report, I'll let you know. Okay.
Please.
All right. Sorry that happened. Do you know what it was? Was I'm guessing if you're here, it probably wasn't a car accident or something, right?
AMS, and a friend told me she had handcuff marks on her.
So,
Something about a bike. I'm not sure what.
okay. I'll try to look into it, Roman.
Appreciate it. I'll be around.